So this is a very short one. I think we shall just put a headline and lasting can help your business. In fact, let's do ... and I'm going to record the voiceover again. I shall pause while I do this so you don't have to see it again. Okay, so I've recorded that. Let's click OK again. That's added it to there. So let's click next. Now I've got quite a few points here, so I think I am going with headlines, subheadings and picture, because I've got quite a lot. So I'm going to pause again while I add all these. Okay, because there were 7 points and I only have 6 boxes, I've had to kind of bunch them up a little bit. But let's find a picture. Let's see what it offers me as a stock picture first. People. Oh, it's not actually. Let's see. Because this is all about reaching people. Let's put that one in. See how that looks. Click OK. Select the voiceover. And I'm going to record voice again, so I shall pause for you. I actually stumbled on that one, but I'm going to keep it anyway. I'm trying to overcome my need for absolute perfection, so we'll click OK in the interest of finishing this video. And we're on to the final paragraph. I want to put another. I'll just put that. Or shall we have a subheading as well? No, we'll leave it at that. Let's select a picture. I'm going to upload a picture again. And click, because I've got another podcast one. And if you don't want to buy pictures to go on here, because obviously you have to be careful about the rights of using pictures, there are free stock photo sites that you can use. So let me just see where my podcasting one is. Let's use that one. Lovely, that's uploaded. And that's all okay, so we'll click OK. And we'll do the final voiceover. Again, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I've recorded that. We're going to click OK. Let's put it in. And we'll click Next. Now we've got to the point where we can select a background colour or picture, and you can play around with these, but let's see if we can find one I like, one that might seem relatively suitable. Oh, I quite like blue sky. Let's go for blue sky. You can do other things. Have a look round here. You can choose which font you want. Now this was an odd one. On my last video I set the headline colour as black, and yet it came out as dark pink, which I don't quite understand. So let's click the subheadings as. So I probably should read all the manual and stuff before I start. And the background is no colour because we've got this going on. I'm not sure if I can edit player sessions at the moment. I can, but I don't think I want to change anything. Let's click Next. Now this is interesting. Set your background music. You can upload your own music. We also have some stock music, which actually there's some really good ones in here, but interestingly some of them, if you listen, they're not the actual ones they say they are, which I think is a bit odd. But for example, if I click on picture book, it says it's Simply Red, but I don't think it is. In fact, down here it says it's something completely different, so I don't think it's anything to do with Simply Red. And I'm going to go for that one, I think, or it's a bit long. I wonder if it'll cut it down for me if I'd use it. Okay, I'm not going to use. You can spend hours listening to these. I did quite like the Jackson Brown one, mind you. But no, I think maybe I'll go for Rose. I'm going to pause anyway while I find one I like. Okay, I've decided to go for 2:1 Evolution of Life. We'll try that one, see how that sounds. Now this is where you get to choose the volume, and to be honest, One of the biggest mistakes people make when they're editing audio and voice together is having the, sorry, not audio and voice, music and voice together, is having the music too loud. So I'm just going to, doesn't seem to make a huge difference, but I'm going to have it fairly low in the background because I want people to listen to the actual words rather than what's playing in the background. So we've set that one. Click next. This is the information I put up before. We want something different here. Basically, you fill in your details because this is going to appear at the end of the video. So they're going to. This is very useful. It's like on a if you're writing an article and you put a resource box. Well, instead, I'm not going to put my email in. Instead, you put in your resource box that they will print on the screen. I don't want my phone number in there. Let me type something in here. Okay, I've put something in there. We need to put a logo or photo in. I can't put a company logo in because that's for the business account only. Can't do it on the free account. So what I'm going to do is upload a picture. Now I had a problem with this. When I point you to the other video I already made, the first one I made, one of the problems with it was that I obviously uploaded a picture that was too big. So I would imagine the smaller the better. So I'm going to put in just a little avatar picture. No, I'll put my avatar in. It's always nicer to see a face. So we'll load that one up, see if that one works, because certainly the 300 by 300 pic that I put in the previous one only showed a fraction of it. I don't want to show, well, it doesn't matter if I show the logo or not because I'm not allowed to upload one. You can choose to have your website link throughout the movie. I shall leave that. Click next and save project as benefits of podcasting. Click OK. Now you can preview your movie, you can distribute it. Again, the only things you can do on this page on the free account is preview and add to web MySpace. If you click this, you can actually upload it directly to Facebook, and it will also should give you the embed code which you can copy, and I shall copy that now. I did upload one to Facebook and then deleted it because I really wanted it, because it was a Secret Women's Business Network video. I wanted it to go to our Facebook page and it wouldn't let me do that, so it went just into my Facebook, which isn't quite the same. So I've copied that, but you could post it to any one of those accounts that you've got. You can email it, you can bookmark it, all those sort of things, or you can just put it into a blog post because they give you the embed code. But unfortunately I can't download it, but I will show you. Actually, I'm going to mute it but keep playing it for you because just so I can talk over it. Again, I think perhaps because I've chosen a particular background, it's chosen to create the writing in a colour I didn't pick, which is quite bizarre. But there's just some little nuances to this that, you know, maybe you'd want to do things a little bit differently. But in general, it's a really good service. It's a fantastic way to get your videos online really quickly. Leverage your content, as it says on the screen there, for podcasting. But you know, it's a very useful little tool. I'm sure lots of you will find that really useful to use and really good to add to your marketing arsenal. And as I said, I prefer to hear somebody's voice. Even if you don't think you're very good at reading your articles, I would still prefer to hear your voice reading your material than I would hear the mechanical voice. But that's up to you. That depends on your comfort zone. So that's it. I shall post this on the blog as well, and you can see the final article. But that's all for now, and I shall put a link to this as well, so video robot for yourself.